my channel, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because who would want to miss one of these videos? So today, I wanted to talk about my future and where I see my future. So, you know, kind of like a 5-year plan, but sort of, but not really. I see my future with a house, with a farm, and those kind of farm animals I want are like ducks, chicken. I don't want a cow. I feel like a cow. I don't know. I have a fear of a cow kicking me in the face, so I don't want a cow. But I kind of see myself wanting to live in Texas. And you know, it's so funny because I wanted to live in Texas for like the past year, and 2 people I know and or went to school with have now moved to Texas, and I know a couple people more who want to move to Texas, and I'm just like, I think it's maybe a generational thing. Maybe we're all gonna just freaking move to Texas. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it excites me. The thought of moving excites me. And I know I moved to Reno probably almost 2 years ago. February 11th will be 2 years. And don't get me wrong, I love it here. I don't love the winter, but I love the summer. The summer is so gorgeous. There are so many things to do in downtown. There's like things happening every weekend. There's the rib cook-off, and then I think we have an art week, and we do chalk art in front of a hotel, and just these small little gatherings that we get to do, and they're so cute, and I love it, and I love the community that it creates, and I also love the heat outside. Oh my goodness, I hate winter. And I know some places snow in Texas, so I need to look into that. But I'm hoping to see myself in Texas in the future. It's so gorgeous there, and I love the heat. You know, if people in my Florida weren't so dang crazy, Florida would be in my thoughts too. But I also want us to stay sort of close to home, and a lot of my family doesn't like humidity. I am such a family person. I miss my family. I'm excited. I get to see them at the end of February, and yeah, and my friends. I'm really excited to see my friends too. You guys. I miss you guys if you're watching. It's been so long. But I'm hoping that my family ends up gathering in Texas because it's a beautiful place. Perfect for what we want. It's not California. Don't come for me. Taxes. You guys' taxes are insane there, okay? After I moved to Reno, I was like, I don't think and you know, my dad told me, he said, once you move to Reno, you're really not going to be able to move back to California. I was like, if I want to move back, I will. And I'm sure I could, but I don't want to. Your guys' taxes are insane. The traffic's insane. The people there are rude. It's crazy. I went to Sacramento to the mall, and just the people at the mall were rude. Even the people checking me out. I was like, I mean, like, when I'm paying for something I'm buying, not people checking me out, okay? I was just baffled at the difference that border makes. The people are so stuck up there, and it's just, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd want to. Not that I couldn't. I could. Don't want to. It's awful. And you know, I've had many people, since I work as a leasing agent, I've had many people come in who are from Texas, and they are the nicest people. Are you kidding me? They are so friendly, like family friendly. They're so sweet. I mean, seriously, they are just like, you know those Southern moms in all the movies that are just like, yeah, come on in, sweet pea, we'll just make you a grand old pie. Just like that. Just like that. So sweet. Oh my goodness. And the land you get. I really, really want land in the future because something that I loved as a kid, we had a huge yard. I think it was, I'm going to get this wrong and my parents are going to be like, it's this much. We watched our video. Like 0.2 acres or 0.5 acres or something like that. It was it was a really big yard. Maybe it was just big because I was a child, but there was so much yard to play. Me and my brother would fight with our bamboo sticks because we had bamboo growing in the yard, and we'd have fun bouncing on the trampoline until his friend broke it because he was too big. Anywho, not that I hold a grudge at that still. It's fine. But, and then we had this mulberry tree, and I remember when I was a little kid, I stole my brother's socks, dragged the trampoline underneath the tree, and it was dropping berries still at that time, and put on his socks and started jumping around on the trampoline, and he was so mad. But it was so much fun. So it's just like wanting my kids, my future kids, to be outside more. I want me to be outside more. I live in an apartment, and I love where I live because I work where I live, you know? So it's nice, but I want a yard. I want to be able to go outside. I want to be able to garden. I want to teach my kids how to garden because I think it's so important in this day and age to have our kids outside. We spend so much time inside, and I think it is wearing on our kids of this generation. I mean, my little brother, love him to death, but he's like always on the computer. He does go out and hang out with friends, but I don't know. You know, when you think of when you were a kid, if you were around my age or older, you know how much time we spent outside as kids and hanging out. I mean, me and my best friend, when I was in elementary school, I would bike to her house, and we would hang outside all the time, and we'd do the weirdest things, walk to 7-Eleven, get Slurpees, and that's not the weird things we did. We did weird things. I don't know, but the lack of electronics helped us grow that, and I feel like it's so weird, but in this day and age, I have such a hard time making friends, but not only that, you'd think it'd be easy because everybody's on their phones, but it's like no one wants to detach from their phones, or they want that safety net of like, yeah, I'll talk to you on the phone, but I don't want to hang out with you. Do you know how weird that is? It's freaking weird. I don't know. But I want that. So I want animals because I want to be able to, ducks, goodness gracious, they lay really amazing tasting eggs, and I learned this because my uncle has a farm, and if you don't believe me, he's got like the farm, you know, E-I-E-I-O, all those farm animals. I'm editing this right now, and I just want you to know that yes, that made me uncomfortable too, watching that. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen, okay? You know what I mean? Lots of them. And I would, for 2 years, the years before graduating high school, if I could talk, goodness gracious, I would go to their house, and it just brought me into this new world because where I lived, I had this like tiny little backyard that could hold a barbecue, and if I laid down, I could probably touch the brick wall and the sliding door to go outside. Seriously? No. That was awful. And yeah, I had to park right over it, but it's not the same, you know? And so it brought me into this new world of making me want that, and I loved hanging out outside, and we did stuff all the time, and gardening. I really like gardening. I've learned that recently. I grew a jalapeno plant, as my last video showed. I have a lot of plants, so I'd love to be able to grow my own fruits and vegetables too, because I'm not sure if the video that I just filmed will be up before this one, but the hormones in the foods are just awful. Like, goodness gracious, they are. So just being able to do that myself and give myself and my kids fresh fruits and vegetables would be amazing. My neighbor was just walking up to their door, and they're so loud. Goodness gracious. Another thing, when you have land, you're not right next door to your neighbors. California is, if you want to talk about right next door to your neighbors, California, right there. You know what I mean? Awful. Like, I could reach my hand out. They could reach their hand out. We could shake hands. Hi, neighbor. How's it going, you know? No, I just don't want that for my future. So, another thing in my future, I want to own a house. Hopefully in the next 5 years would be awesome. And I don't expect myself to live there forever, but one of the things that I've learned is having assets, and a house is a perfect asset. Even when you move out, you can rent to people, you can sell the house and make money. It's perfect, and it's really good secondhand. I forget what it's called, what kind of income that is. Mr. Stenzel, if you're watching this, you'd know. Comment down below if you know what it is, because I can't remember. You would totally know the answer to this question. I mean, I have a lot of dreams and hopes for my future, and having those goals and hopes really drives you to what you want to do. And if you guys have any really special hopes and dreams, you've listened to me ramble enough, feel free to leave them down below. I would love to hear some of yours. Yeah, it's just something fun to talk about. It's fun to talk about things that you want in the future. And nice to think of where you are and how you're going to get there. It's kind of exciting, you know? So I look forward to reading your comments, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Also, again, before I leave, I want to thank my new subscribers. I'm really grateful for you guys. Seriously, so grateful. You guys are amazing and so supportive. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Again, I'm exiting this video now, and bye.